Hello and welcome to our new series on grape varieties. With over 1,000 different grape varieties grown around the world, it can sometimes be quite confusing to get your head around them all. So with this series, we wanted to highlight some of those international noble varietals grown in several countries, so that you can better understand what it is that you're about to taste, as well as what to look for next time you're shopping. Later on in the series, we'll also look at some of those indigenous varietals that become just one or two regions' signature styles. To start off with, we're looking at Cabernet Sauvignon, which is now the world's most planted grape variety, defined by its rich, dark fruit characteristic with high levels of tannin and acidity. It's capable of producing wines for long-term storage, but also capable of producing more fruit-driven styles if in a warmer climate. This might help to explain why it is so popular. Cabernet Sauvignon is actually a relatively new grape variety, originating in the 17th century as a crossing between Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon Blanc, hence the name. It originated in Bordeaux, where it still produces some of the most prestigious wines in the world. Cabernet is a very thick-skinned grape variety, which gives the wine plenty of tannin, but also a nice, rich, deep color within the glass. Those tannins help the wine to age and develop over time, for many years or even decades for those top examples. But they can make the wine feel a little bit harsh and bitter if drunk too young. You could always decant the wine and allow it to breathe and allow the oxygen to start to soften those tannins, or you could pair it with food high in salt for the same effect. Cabernet likes to be grown in a moderate to warm climate to ensure that those tannins stop tasting green or herbaceous. The warmer the climate, the softer, smoother and silkier those tannins will become. Cabernet is always defined by its dark fruit, in particular black currant, but you can also get hints of plum, blackberry and blueberry. You could also get hints of mint or blackcurrant leaf. Cab Sav loves to be aged in oak as well. Not only does it increase the complexity, but it helps soften those tannins. Depending on the type of oak that you use, you can add extra aromas like vanilla, cedar, tobacco, nutmeg, clove, coconut. You can find Cabernet as a single varietal, but also as part of a blend. It's most commonly blended with Merlot to help soften the tannin and acidity, as well as adding body and red fruit characteristics to the wine. It can also be blended with Shiraz in Australia to help add more structure to those styles. As it is now the most planted grape variety around the world, you can expect to find it in many different variations from country to country. The top places for Cabernet Sauvignon are Bordeaux in France, the Napa Valley in California, Stellenbosch in South Africa, and Coonawarra in Australia. Those Cabernet Merlot blends are worth hunting down from Hawke's Bay in New Zealand and Colchagua Valley in Chile. And then you can also find Cabernet blended with indigenous varietals like Navarra in Spain and Tuscany in Italy, and also any of the other 100 countries I haven't had time to mention. Enjoy your Cabernet Sauvignon, hit subscribe to find out more, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers!